Are you ready for that one?
I am. Oh, yeah. Welcome in to Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I am your host, Colby Sapp, along with Pod Racer Tim. This segment's going to have a lot of things in it because it's been a little bit since I've done a Mystery Shotgun and things have happened, but if you can hit that breaking news alarm or just make a noise with your mouth, I don't care. Because I have breaking news.
I have to find it. Hang on. Let me get there. It's hard to see things.
All right. That is our breaking news alarm. About a year ago, I was breaking that I was hearing the possibilities of this thing happening, and it's probably going to happen. It is now in development. It's been that long. Things have happened. But the World War Hulk movie is now officially in development.
So the very early stages, correct?
Correct.
All right.
So I've been telling you that was going to come, that was a thing, that it was going to be the first Hulk movie. And I told you the reasons why we haven't had a Hulk movie was because of movie licensing, and he was on loan and whatever and blah, blah, blah. Now for real, the World War Hulk movie is in development, and we'll get into World War Hulk and what that means probably in future Mystery Shotguns because we have plenty of time to get to it. But that is breaking news. World War Hulk is in development. The other thing that I wanted to get to, and I've been talking about this for a little bit because we talked about The Last Ronin, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that I said was set to be made. James Wan is being eyed to direct the R-rated live-action Last Ronin film.
So is The Last Ronin, is that related to the movie Ronin that came out? Or are they entirely different?
Okay, so The Last Ronin is probably ranks up there as one of the best comic book runs that I've ever experienced. It's in the list, immediately in the list.
Right.
Like your top 10 list, the list isn't happening without The Last Ronin. The Last Ronin, for those that don't know what that's about, is it basically you're focused on one turtle. And all the other turtles have fallen in battle.
Oh, they're all dead?
Yes.
Oh, so this is dark.
They've all fallen in battle, and you've got one turtle keeping up the fight against everything going on that's basically, took his brothers.
Do we know which one it is?
Not till the very end do you find out what. And I don't know if I want to.
So he's not wearing his colors or anything?
No, he's what he has is he has all the weapons on him. Like the bow staff, the sais, the swords, the chucks. He has them all. He's carrying his brother's weapons along with his own.
All right.
He's not wearing a specific color, right? So he's like, oh,
can't identify
Wrath.
him by that.
Right.
And of course, they all look the same because they're turtles.
So, yeah. So, and the comic book is done really well. Like I said, I'm not going to break through the whole thing because if they're going to recreate it, and plus, if you haven't read it, you need to read it if you have any interest in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But this really flashes back to what I first knew as the Turtles.
Right.
Because what I first knew wasn't the cartoon. What I first knew was the comics.
So the comics came out before the cartoon?
Yes. They were a kind of like, well, not calling them a Dark Horse comic, but they were not Marvel, they were not DC. They were a lower tier comic. And there was blood, there was everything in these comics. And the Ninja Turtles they didn't get turned into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that we all know and
Right.
and love and whatever until, Cowabunga and
Right.
Pizza Time and all of that, right? So it was gritty. It was everything like that. And
Were they kind of darker
yes,
than the cartoon?
yes.
Yeah.
So this, by the way, this is smart, making this not for kids and making this a rated R movie, because most of the people that really love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are old now.
Yeah. So live action cartoon.
Live action.
Okay.
So hold on to your butts, guys. This is that's going to be good stuff. If they stick anywhere near the storyline of the last Ronin comic book, it's going to cause some people to be in their seats going, "Whoa!" I mean, heavy stuff.
And so, do we know the studio behind this?
I did. I don't have that information for you
Just
right
curious
now.
if you thought the studio that was behind this is one that normally stays true to stuff like that, or if they may deviate.
I don't believe it's Sony.
Okay.
So I don't think we have that to worry about. Looking at you, Craven. Piece of crap.
Still haven't seen it.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't see it.
Worse than Flash?
Yes.
Wow.
The Flash had redeemable moments in it. It did, besides Ezra trying to run like the Flash. That still haunts me that's how they had the Flash character run in the movies. Even in
I gotta watch it.
Even in the Snyderverse, the way Ezra Miller had Flash run irritated the crap out of me. Just irritated me. So there you go. Another scoop we're on top of, and making his way for filming for a few weeks over at the Supergirl filming. Is one Jason Momoa.
As Aquaman?
No.
Damn it. Is he ever going to be Aquaman again?
No, and there's no reason. There's no reason.
Oh, he's the best of the Justice League.
There's no reason to have that guy be Aquaman. Because the character that he is, and I've already told you this,
Yeah, I know.
is Lobo.
He's going to be a better Lobo than he was in Aquaman. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the character that, quite frankly, I think was written for Jason Momoa as the comic book. Like, before anybody knew what Jason Momoa was,
Right.
they wrote a comic book character for him. And that is Lobo. So he is... Now, it's not a cameo or anything because it would take them like one day to film a cameo.
Right.
The fact that he's there for a few weeks means he's not a big part of the movie, but he has a
Significant, though,
a significant part of the movie. So there you go, Jason Momoa as Lobo. That's great news.
Huh. All right.
That is great news. Some blowback from your Superman trailer. Did you ever watch the trailer?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Look. You know I'm a big fan of the Christopher Reeve, George Reeves, all the traditional Superman stuff, right?
Right.
So the fact that, when we first started seeing leaks of the costume, what he was wearing, and we had the shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in. And now that we have Super Dog, whatever his name is. Crypto. We have Crypto, who from what I understand, is 100% CGI created.
Right.
And it looks pretty good.
Looks damn good. Way to go, guys.
We got a dog done well. Look, and I don't know anything about the storyline, but I hear guys are going crazy about his robot. Like, I didn't know he had a robot.
Yes.
But again, I never read the comic books. I watched the old TV show.
So what people
But I'm in. I'm in. This is way more interesting than Man of Steel and all of that garbage, that overdone, overproduced garbage that was to me.
It was not garbage.
I know. That's why I said to me. I get it.
It's not garbage.
I wasn't interested in all of that.
But this, people are flipping out. Like, the total opposite reason why they were flipping out over Zack Snyder's renditions of the characters, they're now too comic book accurate. People are getting upset because they're too comic book accurate. Especially the main meme that's going around is about Nathan Fillion's haircut as the Green Lantern Guy Gardner.
Because it is. It's very true, right?
It's exactly what his hair looks like in the comic books.
Why would they hate that?
And people like, God, that looks so stupid. That's exactly what his hair looks like in the comic books.
What about you? What do you think, though? Are you in on it, or
I'm in.
Okay.
Because that character is literally a dickhead in the
bad
comic
haircut?
books. Yes. And they made him look like a dickhead.
Some people are just not happy, Colby.
That is the exact character. That's what he looks like in the comic books. He looks like a very pissed off, Floby using Green Lantern. It's what he looks like in the comic books. By the way,
it doesn't look like Nathan Fillion either.
No, because you don't because nobody looks like themselves with that haircut.
No, and it's a great. Again, I don't know the backstory, but it seems like a great character.
It is. He's a very angry, like in Green Lantern lore, like willpower is what controls the green ring.
Right.
Well, there's a red ring that's controlled by anger. If you give Guy Gardner the red ring, he could, because he's angry.
Right.
And he's probably at his barber, but he's angry all the time.
Looking in the mirror. How's this, sir? With the mirror.
Yeah. Damn it.
Again? Why do I keep coming to the same guy?
So, people are mad. I say get over it. This is, we're hoping for a good DC universe. We've handed it over to Gunn and Saffron, and we'll see what happens.
Wow.
So, there you go with that. And finally, for those that wanted more Star Wars news, so it looks like Sean Levy's Star Wars movie is moving fast, and and they're even offering the lead role to some A-list actors. So it was, hey, this might happen, to, hey, they're fast tracking it.
So which Star Wars movie is this?
It's unknown,
but not the resumption of the trilogies.
This is a Star Wars movie that's this guy's. It's Sean Levy's. Okay. This guy's.
All right.
So, I mean, I can get more background. I haven't done a whole lot of digging, but I saw that come across my timeline. So I'm like, all right, we'll throw this out there for the Star Wars guys. If you're waiting on something to hopefully, if you're not watching Skeleton Crew and you're still trying to get the taste of Crapolite out of your mouth, this might actually solve it. Or
Skeleton Crew's been good, by the way.
Or just F it up even more.
I watched the latest episode 7, which I think there's 8. So this had a big cliffhanger at the end. The kids are finally home, but they're not.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So it's, man, I've been entertained by it. You know, you probably might find things to pick it apart because you look deeper at stuff than I do, you know, but I it's not Crapolite level. Like, it is not Acolyte level. Even I noticed stuff in the Acolyte, right? I just overlooked it. Or look past it.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't been able to start it because of how damaged I was by Crapolite.
Right. Well, this is entirely different people doing it, though.
I don't care.
I know. I get it.
It's Star Wars. It's on Disney Plus.
I get it.
And I started watching Crapolite, and I gave it a moment, and I actually put positive posts out for the first one that I saw. It's like, well, things could be fixed, but it's da-da-da, and it steadily just got worse, and it was a kick to the balls after a kick to the balls after a kick to the balls after a kick to the balls.
I get it.
And it's going to take me a little bit to trust Star Wars Disney to fix something.
I mean, you know, I got food poisoning from chicken one time, and I didn't eat chicken again for like 5 years. I get it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but I'm telling you, it's pretty good.
So there you go.
And I would love to hear what you think of it, so I know what I actually think of it.
All right. Tell you what, once you get done with that, if you'll start on Creature Commandos, I'll finish Creature Commandos and start on the Skeleton Crew.
Deal.
So
and then Raising Arizona.
Still not happening. Still not happening.
We're going to watch it in the studio here.
So we've got so many movies to watch in the studio. There's like a list of Steven Seagal movies that we have to watch.
Ooh, Under Siege.
No, the really bad ones.
Oh, the
Not
new
good
ones where he fights
Yeah.
in a chair.
Yeah. So there you go. There is Colby Sapp's mystery shotgun.
I'm supposed to play this.
Ah, crap-a-lite.
We hardly knew you.
Wish I didn't. Wish we'd have remained strangers. All right, coming up next, we've got our NFL picks against the spread, and then I've got news and notes that involves monkeys. That's all next on the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim Show.